Thanks for, and educating us on our financial investment. I'm a retired person and I already have the financial fund. So some of the questions I did not enter my answers properly. But anyway, it was a very good experience for me to understand different things. I have the necessary financial fund right now, and whatever I'm doing right now as a coach, as an author, is all extra income. People say it's like a bonus. Though my intention is to help people do as much as possible, because till my retirement, I was focusing only on my job. And now that I'm out of it, I want to do something for the world. That is my intention. Generally, after retirement, people like to take a very, very easy life. But for me, I'm driven by my passion. Introducing myself, I hope I have the permission from all of you to speak a little bit about myself. I'm a success and leadership coach. After my retirement, I am more aware of what happens in the career field. So I decided to help. I have some affinity towards ladies. So I'm also a women empowerment person, because finally in my life, I want to do whatever is possible for the individuals. I'm the founder of Gita's Gyan Academy, where I'm trying to propagate different types of education. My fundamental principle is dream, design, and drive your destiny, where you can design your life, you can design your destiny, and achieve your goals. So you may have different dreams or desires, and you want to achieve that. So I have a clear path for taking you from your dream to your destiny. So that is the fundamental principle. And being a success coach, I would love to help you achieve your goals. Now, as a leadership coach, I was a leader for a long time. I had multiple teams reporting to me, and I had brought up, the complete ERP and IT infrastructure for the refinery in Madhya Pradesh, Bina. So I understand the principles of team, what it is, how to interact with people, how to get things done. So I'm a leadership coach. Recently, I did a survey and I realized that people have problems in communication as well as in their confidence level. So today, I'm going to talk about confidence. I know the speakers over here, all of them are really very confident, but let me put my few points which I would like to share with all of you, which is on building confidence. Now, what is confidence? Confidence is having belief in yourself, in your worth, in what you can achieve. But when it comes to actually being present and doing, people falter. There are many reasons. So I will give you few tips or few hacks which can be used by all of you. You have already spoken about morning ritual. Yes. First thing that we can do is get up early, maybe half an hour early, to spend some time on building your confidence. So the first thing that I was telling, I'll put it in three different things. One is what you can do on a regular basis, everyday basis. When you get up, you can have your visualization exercise. Maybe if you want to make money, like what Suman has mentioned, where you want to be very happy, this is something which you can think of. Start visualizing or imagining what you want to be, how you can be more confident. Maybe if you're doing a presentation, maybe you want to talk in front of people, you want to get better marks in your competitive examination, then visualize yourself, imagine yourself for having achieved that. So the first point you can note down is imagination or visualizing success, you call it. And already Honey has covered something on mirror exercise. So how mirror exercise can be used by you to increase your confidences in the morning when you're going to brush your teeth. Just look at the mirror and call your name and say, "Hi, Gita. Hi, Suman. Hi, Debasmita. I'm proud of you. I love the way you handled this. I love the way you took the presentation yesterday. And I am very happy that you curbed your decision to take fruits. You did your exercise, you went to gym." You can talk like that to your mirror. Look at the mirror and say that. And you see after some time, you are developing that confidence for that. And the next one is affirmation. All of us know how positive affirmations can bring. So if you're not confident about something, start visualizing that and speaking about that. I am speaking in front of the public. I am doing this. I am getting this award. I am excitedly doing something. Add certain words which will give that more meaning. And with you can write down and keep and repeat that. And then also, you can have a power pose like a Superman. Stand with your shoulders straight. These 4, 5 things you can take 5 minutes in the morning, and not even 5 minutes is more than sufficient for this. You do this on a regular basis, you'll find that your confidence is increasing. Now, this is what you have to do regularly for add it to your morning rituals and do that on a continuous basis. The next one is when you are actually doing that. See how you need to present yourself. Your posture has to be very good. You have to sit straight with shoulders straight. And when you do that, people will generally have a feeling that you are a very confident person. Not only in your posture, in your body language, but also in the language that you use. If you say, I think I can do it, I'm not sure whether this is right. Instead of that, you can say, I'm confident that this approach will solve your problem. I am 100% certain that if you do this, this is what the result you're going to get. As coaches, you can say, I am 100% sure that you are going to get result with whatever I'm going to tell you. When you speak that language without giving some assumptions, then you feel confident about yourself. Others will also feel confident about you. And then speak with authority and with assurance. When you are making any presentation, when you are speaking in general with the public, show that confidence in the way, in the not only in the content, but in the manner you speak. And one most important point is dress for success. If you are shabby, you will not be confident in what you are doing. If you're dressing and you show that, then definitely you will be confident in whatever you are doing. Are you noting down? Is anybody noting down all these points? Because that's going to definitely help you. So these are when you are, actually on the job or you're presenting or you're working. And the one thing which all of us know is surround yourself with confident people. If you're surrounding yourself with people who are, then you are not going to be confident at all. Surround yourself and be confident when you speak with them. Learn from them. Because you may not have attained that status or you may not be able to be like that, but don't let that down. Being in their surrounding, you imbibe their qualities and speak with confidence, do with confidence, check what they are doing, learn from them. This is another tip that all of us can do to increase our level of confidence. Now we come to other, see, these are when you are to do, but other things which we need to continuously do to ensure that we always remain confident. Because without confidence, you cannot achieve success. You cannot be in the corner, thinking that things will happen to you. Nothing will happen to you. You have to make yourself there and take it. Otherwise, you're not going to achieve the results. So now what stops you from being confident? It is, I know all of you can relate to it. It is fear. Even before, coming for this session, before presenting over here, it was there, your stomach starts giving you that jitters and you feel that things, how it will happen, whether I'll be able to speak properly, whether I'll be able to present properly, whether I'll get the vocabulary, whether people will appreciate. All these are fears. Why? One is fear of failure. You think that you will falter and fall down. Another one is you start thinking that will it be accepted? The fear of rejection. Will people like what I'm saying? So this fear of failure and fear of rejection stops you from taking the next step. And the next one is, fear of being judged. What will others think? What will people say? Fear of being judged is one of the major points which stop people from taking action. And the last one is fear of success. How many of you have that fear of success? Is there anybody who has that? Because I have that. I have that fear. Yeah, yes, Neha. I'm not able to see it. See, when you realize that, you will become successful, you start getting that feeling, I will be isolated. People will not, I will not have those group of friends which I am used to. I will not have time. All these fears will stop you, at times stop you from taking action. So these are three or four types of fears which uh, reduces your confidence level. Now, there are tips to handle all of them. Now, fear of rejection. There is a story, one girl, she wanted to sell something. So she was in the market selling. Some people bought, some people didn't. And she started getting rejection. But what did she say? I heard the story from Pooja Puneet, who is my life skills coach. And she said like this: some will, some won't. So what? Someone is waiting. So for all of us who are still waiting, just you have to think like that. Don't get that fear and stop your confidence. Think that someone will buy your course, someone will get into your coaching, some won't. So what? There's somebody else waiting. So this 4SW, all of you can think in your mind that if you feel that you are going to be rejected, think of the story and it will help you. It will help you to not fear that and go ahead and put your best foot forward. And then the other one is reframing, reframing and engaging in positive self talk. Now, what do you mean by that? Sometimes we get that feeling, yeah, I'm not going to write. You have the capacity to write, but you think, no, no, if I write, nobody's going to accept it. What? I don't know. I won't be able to write. I don't have a flair for writing. I had the feeling, but then I am a self published author of 3 books. Okay, so how do you reframe the story? You have to reframe it thinking like this. There is a fundamental principle of FSFA, that is actual fact what it is, story which you have to change, the feelings that you are having will change, and the action you will take to overcome that. Have you all noted down FSFA? Fact is that, yeah, I'm not very good at writing. Okay, so now story is, so because I'm not good at writing, if I write, it will not be okay. And the feeling is I'm demotivated. I don't want to write. And the action is I don't take any action. I'm not doing any, even writing a blog or a small. How do you change the story? Fact remains same. I'm not writing, but story. What if I write and people accept it? Feeling after I've written, everybody is appreciating. They are saying, Gita, this is your book. You're an author. And the action is you start taking action. Reframe your story by changing the story, and then the feeling that you get after you change the story and take action appropriately. So, anywhere where you're holding on, where you're not taking action because of the story which is going on in your mind, just change it with simple technique of FSFA. Fact, story, feeling, action. You change it and you will find that you have started taking action. So if you're not confident because of this feeling that is coming to you, change it, reframe it, and then you engage in, that is how you engage in positive self-talk. I am telling you that everyone, all of us have that fear somewhere or the other lurking. But then how you change it, what matters. Because if you go on feeling, you will never take the next action. So if you have to be confident, take the next action, start bringing that positive self talk. Are you all doing it? Because I do it. I get that fear, but then I overcome that with the same thing. I start changing that self talk. I change it, change it, change it. Otherwise, at this age, I have that feeling I'm very slow. How can I come with you? How can I do it? But then I reframe it. So what? I can do it. I will do it. And so all of you can get that confidence by reframing the story and then engaging in positive self talk. And the one most important thing which we can do is start a success or a victory journal. Every day, take the book and write what you have accomplished. All of us have got a lot of accomplishments. I've seen I also have a lot of awards, which I look at and then start giving myself the recharge that I need to go ahead and do whatever I want. Because without that affirming in your mind that you can do it, we may falter. So write a victory journal and keep recording what you. I was not like this. I used to keep everything under the table. I didn't want anybody because I was feeling. But then I started changing this, and I realized that I can do better and I can do more. So maintain a victory journal and write whatever you are accomplished. And whenever you are down, because always it is not that you will be always happy, and whenever you are going down, look into that journal and read it, and you will get that confidence back. And then, which I need not tell, everybody knows, practice is for those skills that you think you are lacking. Practice that. Supposing you have to make a presentation or a speech, record that in the mobile, because today it is so easy. Initially, when I was doing some, I used to write down and then read that 10 times, 20 times, and then go and make the presentation. Today it's not required. You can record it on your mobile, hear it 10 or 15 times. You know where you are going wrong, and you will be able to do whatever you are planning. Do it for 10, 15 days, and you will see that you are perfect. Practice makes one perfect. And the last one is take action. Because without taking action, all this is going waste. If you have to make the presentation, go ahead and do it. If you have to run in the marathon, go ahead and do it. You have been practicing for 10, 15 days, you will achieve your result. So go ahead and take action. So this is the steps that you have to take to become confident in the skill that you want to acquire. And also, now coming to all this, there is something like taking risk every day. Think of something which you don't want to do or you have not done till now. Do that and see what is happening. Just try it out for the next 7 days before we meet next Tuesday, and tell me how you have become more confident. Do that small thing which you have been keeping aside. No, do it and see. And then for next 7 days, just practice on the skill that you want to acquire, and you will find that you are becoming very, very confident. Take action. So these are the two challenges. Think of one every day, do one act which you have been toiling and you have not done till now. And the second one is practice for the next 7 days on one skill which you want to acquire, which you have not done. Maybe it's blogging, maybe it's speaking, maybe it's something else. I won't be able to do. Maybe it's some artwork, maybe whatever you are. You practice that for the next 7 days and let's see what progress you're making. I think my time is up. Thank you very much for patient listening. I really hope that I could add some value, and maybe you will become a more and more a better confident person. Thank you very much.